Hey everybody, welcome back to another Bridge the Gap podcast episode.
I'm Scott.
And today is my
Wow, you mother effer, dude. That's a little aggressive.
I'm 21. I can mother F all I want.
Yeah. Well,
Woo,
cheers.
I made it. Cheers.
Cheers to you.
I made it out the trenches. We have made it, ladies and gentlemen.
You made it.
We have made it.
I can't believe you're 21. Like, what the hell happened? It's just crazy.
No, and it'll hit me soon, but right now I'm just in like party. Like where's the function? What are we doing? So who am I going with? Like where are we, like how much alcohol am I drinking? Like I am there.
Yeah, it's so crazy because I think we talked about this before, but I get the daily emails of memories, right? Photo memories.
Yeah.
And then of course you have the Facebook ones. And I saw one the other day that's like, my daughter's about to be 6. Where does the time go? And I'm like, I was so stupid. Like 6, you're 21 now. Like what in the world? And you know what's crazy is I'll tell you, we had kids late, right? Like I'm 50. So I was 28, 29 when you were born. I have a lot of friends that had kids much earlier, right? And they're like grandparents now, because their kids are 25 or 26 or whatever, And so it just doesn't seem real that my kid is 21. Like it was weird last year when you turned 20, but now you're like, it's like this is the last real big one from adolescence, right? 30, 40, and 50 are all kind of a big deal for most people. And then after that, I guess it all kind of blends together. 21's a big deal.
And I remember turning 20 and it was just so surreal because it was like a whole new decade. Like I was no longer a teenager.
Right.
Like I was living on my own for the second year in a row. Like it was weird. And now I'm just like, party it up. I remember telling mom how like it's so exciting to turn 21, but then after that it's like, what do I have to look forward to?
The rest of your life.
And she was like, well, birthday wise, she was like, well, 25 is great. I said, no, it's not, because I get kicked off of insurance and now I have to figure this shit out. So, and she thought that was hilarious. And I was like, it's true, because what do you mean now I have to figure it out? Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I had a hell of a time turning 25. That was not a good age for me to turn at all. But 21, I had a pretty good time for my 21st. So what are your big plans for your birthday, since we're not going to be there on your birthday?
Well, you're not here because it is my birthday.
Right.
Way to forget.
That's what I meant.
Celebration lasted all of like 3 seconds, guys. But nothing today really, because it is a Monday. We film these podcasts on Mondays. They come out on Thursdays, but nothing today because nothing's really open.
You're not going to go out tonight?
Nothing's really open on Mondays. Like I'll probably go out to dinner with my roommates, but like there's no bars open on a Monday. But I think
you're in Clemson.
What?
Like there's nothing else there but the college, practically.
But it's not an SEC school. Like it's not a go out every night town. Bars aren't open Monday. Not the ones worth going to anyway.
Gotcha.
But so I think we're gonna go to dinner. And then this weekend I have a big party planned, and that's where everything's gonna be fun this Saturday. Have a bunch of people coming. It's Great Gatsby themed. I got a shirt for it and everything. We're painting a banner right now that's going to say party like it's 1921. And the 21's going to be in gold paint. So yeah, it's super exciting. But got to get through the actual school week first before I can fully go balls to the walls.
That's so funny. I'm trying to think. I'm going to look it up while you're talking. I can't remember what day my birthday was on of the week. You know what I mean? Because I turned
it's
21
so
a long freaking time ago.
Well, it's like, it's also just a difference in where we are. Like, you were in Southern Cal. Was it a Monday?
It was a Monday.
Shut the hell up.
It was. And I went out.
Well, you lived in what? San Diego?
I lived in, Oceanside, Carlsbad area.
Exactly. Like that, like, it's all a difference in the area. Like, you weren't in a specific, like, college town. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were in Southern California. So, you know what? I don't want to hear anything. But it's so funny because I remember my 18th birthday was on a Saturday. So it was so perfect because I had my birthday party on a Saturday on my actual birthday. And, when you have birthdays that aren't during, a major break in school or summertime, it's like, it can get kind of sad because I can't celebrate it like on my actual day.
Right.
But it's like still fun. I'm just so excited. I'm excited for Saturday. And it is funny, like, I end up celebrating my birthday in October more than I do in September. Like, it hits September 1st and I'm like, it's my birthday month. And I won't be celebrating it until October. Like, it's just so it happens when you have a birthday way at the end of the month.
Right. Yeah. So I turned 21 on a Monday. And at the time, I was working at the Home Depot in Encinitas. And I worked mornings usually. So like I would be there from like 6:30 to 2:30 or something, whatever. Dude, I remember it like it was yesterday. So I drove home and there was a liquor store in Carlsbad on my way home that I stopped at and got my first official 6-pack. It was it was Molson Ice. Ice beers were the rage, and Bud Dry, Ice, all those beers.
What's funny?
So funny.
We have like ices that are all the rage, but they're like cocktails almost. So there's like it's Smirnoff and it's like green apple ice.
Oh yeah.
And if someone ices you, meaning if they hand you a drink that says ice on it, you have to drop to a knee and chug the whole thing. It's called getting iced. It's crazy, but it's fun. Anyway. Continue. Sorry. I just thought that was a fun little.
So I got that, and then I went home, and I was the only one there. Both of my roommates were older, so they both were working. I'm pretty sure, and so I just started drinking, and then we went out. We just went out later to Carlsbad. So Carlsbad Village Drive is right off of I-5, and there's a bunch of Carlsbad Village. There's a bunch of bars, or there used to be. I'm looking at the map now. I'm trying to see if I recognize any, if they were there back in the day. I think Coyote Bar was there. It's still there. But I met with a bunch of people, probably 10, 15 people met me out, and holy shit did I get hammered. Oh my God. It was so bad. So, most people will buy you a shot for your birthday.
Yeah.
My friends, in all their glory, bought a shaker of shots. So, like, they weren't like...
That's so awesome, though.
They weren't like hard. Well, that's not true. They started soft and got harder. But like Purple Hooter was one of them. So they made a whole shaker of Purple Hooter.
What's Purple Hooter?
Vodka, Chambord, and some, I think, lemon lime.
Hella Chambord.
Oh God, you're so... Look it up.
Okay.
And so instead of like me doing a shot with whoever bought the Purple Hooter, I had to do a shot with everybody I was with until the shaker was out.
God.
Yeah. So we did that. So we did that with like Kamikazes, Purple Hooters. I think we did Surfer on Acid.
You did more than one shaker?
God, yeah.
Oh my God, I'd be done after the first one.
I was a disaster. But yeah, like, yeah, it was bad. So we went to a few bars like that. And then we ended up, there was a bar inside of a hotel called Deanie's. It was our local bar in Carlsbad. And that's where we ended up. I don't remember, like, I literally don't remember much. Like I remember starting there or ending in Deanie's. I don't remember a whole lot in between there once the shots started happening. Because mind you, I'd already had like 4 or 5 beers before I even went out. And it was Molson Ice, which was 5.6%, which was pretty stout for a beer back then. You know, this is all before the big IPA craze that started pretty much in Southern California too. But so I got home and I remember getting thrown in the shower, which is probably because I puked, I'm guessing.
God.
And then I puked so much that night. I puked so much that my mom's going to be your grandmother's going to be so bummed out. I puked until I puked blood the next day. Like I was that sick. I was absolutely wrecked. Not my proudest moment. I think I was supposed to work the next day too, like close, and I called out.
That was bold of them to even like schedule you the day following your 21st birthday.
Well, back then they don't ask that, and I don't think I told them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so funny. So I love to like host parties, go to parties, go out. Like as much of an introvert as I am, like during the day, once the sun starts going down, I'm like, what's the mood? Like I'm more extroverted at night. Why? I don't know.
Because you're your mom.
So unless I'm home, I don't like getting drunk because I don't like to not be in control of myself. And I think part of that is the fact that I am a control freak. Like I have to be in charge of everything all the time. And it's really hard for me to let that go. But also it can be dangerous going out and getting completely wasted. If you know that like your friends get completely wasted, there always needs to be somebody. I don't mind being that somebody, right? I told my roommate, I went, girl, I don't want to remember getting home. This is my one night where everyone needs to look out for me because I am letting loose. I'm letting go of the control. This is the one time of like ever that I'm going to be the one not in control. So you keep an eye out. I am your responsibility because we live together. I'm not going to be in control. So it'll definitely be a night for me because like I said, going out, I rarely get like drunk. But
well, it's your birthday.
It's my birthday. It's my 21st birthday too. Like it is the one time to be the friend that's out of control. It really is. Yeah. And no one can get mad at you for it either. Cause guess what? It's your 21st birthday. Right. What are they going to do?
Yeah. No, listen, it's your birthday. I mean, it should be. That was what was great for me is even though I got completely obliterated, my roommates were the sober ones, right? Like they kept an eye out for me. My buddy Noel was there. He kept an eye out for me because he turned 21, like, I don't know, a month or two before I did. But there were some people that got just as hammered as I did that were, you know, older. Most of my friends were older at the time, which is weird. But yeah, I mean, you should. That's what the night's for, you know? I mean, we still went out on Monday. I probably partied every night that whole week, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because that's where I was in my life, right? I was going to school, working, living by the beach. Not on the beach, but by it. Yeah, it was a crazy time. But see, the funny part was like buying the beer wasn't that big a deal.
No.
It was going out for me because when I was like 19 or 20, I lived in a different part of San Diego, and I lived with 3 other guys. We all worked at what is now what everybody knows as Costco. When we started working there, it was called Price Club, and then it merged, and it was Price Costco. But our one roommate, Donnie, was 27. So it was me, Scott, maybe, I think, and then Donnie. So Donnie was 27, right? So we were 19, 20. He was 27. So we would always go with him to like the liquor stores or the gas stations, because in California you can buy alcohol anywhere.
Yeah.
And so we'd always go like where we lived to all of them. Like we went to a bunch of them, and we'd always go in with them, and they would card him. So
because he was
paying. So we were like guilty, or we were considered 21 and over by association because Donnie was 27. So I used to buy beer all the time. It wasn't that big a deal to do it. So that first stop was just because I could. Like I was like, I'm gonna do this.
Right.
You know? And so but the going out, because I never had a fake ID. Because I could never find anybody that looked like me. You know what I mean? The red hair, freckles. No, no one could really.
Why didn't you just use your own picture?
Because they didn't have the technology that they have now at all. It's not even close to what your technology looks like.
Well, allegedly, I don't have one. I just know the experience from other people where they would just go get a passport photo, and then that's what they would use.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I've seen the fake IDs now, and they look real. They scan, they do the whole thing. Ours weren't that sophisticated at all. Usually you got one from like an older sibling or something, and I didn't have anybody but my sister. You know what I mean?
It's so funny because like you say you celebrated like the whole week. If any of my friends or roommates asked me to go out after today, I'm there because why not? Yeah. It's like the week. But it's funny, like today before this podcast, I was running errands and I bought this wine for the first time, and it was like I didn't really think of it as anything crazy, only because like with you guys, like you guys buy beer at the store, wine, and I'm just there with you guys shopping. So like it wasn't that big of a deal to just be like, oh yeah, here, like whatever. But like it was when I was driving back home that I was like, wait, like I totally just like bought my own alcohol. Like this is crazy. And so yeah, I'm excited to go out and see like just the confidence of being like, can I see? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or like going to dinner, like I'll have a lemon drop martini. I need to see, don't even ask, I got you. Like it's so exciting to just be like, yeah, of course, here you go. Like
yeah.
Here it is, the proof. Absolutely, there you are.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Like it's cool, you know.
And now you guys can go drinking with me.
Yeah. Well, we're coming down. What, next week? Like next week, we're gonna stay a night and go out and officially have a drink with you in public. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a rough weekend. But the great thing is I didn't have to pay for anything either. So like everybody buys you drinks. You're around a bunch of people that are going to take care of you, so you can be safe. You can let loose. Like that's what 21 is, right? And then after that, I mean, it's pretty much, you know, you're not going to get the same treatment ever again. Like 22, 23, 24, 25. You know, it's not going to happen again. So enjoy it. I'm excited for you. Of course,
I'm so excited.
I would just want you to be safe, and I hope everybody has your back because I don't want you to get into a bad situation. But that's just me being a dad. That never stops.
I've got a good group of people. I'm not worried at all. I think I'm in good hands with the people that are going. Allegedly, we've gone out before and I've been safe and unharmed.
Allegedly.
What are
you afraid of? Like this is going to come back to haunt you?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be a crime scene investigator. So you're trying to... And they do background checks. So allegedly. Allegedly. But I will say, okay, so now that I'm 21, can I share a story with you that you can't get mad at me for?
I have to, right?
Yeah. You can't get mad.
All right, I'll do my best.
It's not even that bad. I was just, experimenting safely. I was at a Halloween not Halloween. It was a birthday party in July. I went back down to Columbia. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So my friend guys had a birthday party. And it was a summerween party. So it was Halloween themed. It's their favorite holiday. We dressed up. It was great. When I was allegedly pre-gaming at this house that I was staying at, they had cigarettes and they asked if I wanted one. And so I tried it, experimenting safely. And you know what? It really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Gross.
Like, okay. I was experimenting safely. I was with people that I trusted in a controlled environment. I was allegedly already tipsy, so it doesn't even count.
Yeah, whatever.
It doesn't count. Drug cigarettes don't count. That's like basic
That's
fact.
what everybody says.
Everyone
that
knows
does that.
Exactly. So it doesn't.
I only smoke when I'm drinking. You don't think I've ever heard
it's
that?
Just socially.
I only smoke when I'm drinking. It's like you got to have one.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Holy count.
It doesn't count. But I was experimenting safely, and it really wasn't as bad. Like I wouldn't. It's not something that I would do like all the time. Obviously,
Hope not.
Because it's like
the worst thing for you on earth.
I mean, yeah, it's bad, but
the worst thing. But
again, just experimenting. And you always said if you said when I turned 18, right before I went to college, you were like, I know you're going to do stuff that I'm going to disagree with. Just make sure if you do it, that it's safe, you know where it's coming from, and you're with people who you trust. Yeah. And I was doing all three. I was in a house, a controlled environment with people that I trusted. And it came straight from the pack, so I know they didn't tamper with it. It was good. Enjoyed the moment. Will not be a moment that I'll probably do again. Because it just wasn't like, I was like, all right, well, at least I can say I like tried it. Like I did it. But
well, I mean,
I was saving that admission of guilt until I was of legal age, and you can't get mad at me.
Well, you can smoke at 18, so it's not like you did anything illegal.
No, you can't.
You can't?
No, not in the state of South Carolina. You can't buy any tobacco or nicotine products until you're 21.
Really? Are you sure about that?
Yes, because I know people that have wanted to buy cigarettes and can't until they're 21.
Huh, that's crazy.
If it has nicotine in it, you can't buy it until you're 21.
Shit. See, that just so there you go. I'm a
sign of the times.
Dude, I'm so out of touch. It's not even funny because it's a federal law, the Tobacco 21 law. Like,
yes,
I had no idea. It was 18 when I was a kid.
And that's like we can argue about, honestly, because, you know, along with the drinking age being 21, I've never fully understood it. Just because, like, at 18, I can legally vote. I'm legally an adult, so I can go to jail, like federal prison at the age of 18. Again, I can vote. My parents don't have to sign off on a thing ever again because I'm 18. Yeah. But I could enroll in our armed forces, but I can't have a beer at dinner.
Right. Well,
I can't smoke a cigarette if I'm stressed. Not that I was planning on it, but you get the point. Like it's just funny that it's.
Yeah, we're stupid.
Like, what is the point of 21? In Germany, kids are drinking wine at dinner at like 14, like legally ordering it.
I know.
Like, what are we doing?
I know.
Like, what are we doing? It's so lame, so boring. That's why it was fun to go to Punta Cana for my senior trip, because it was legal there, and I had the time of my life because it was they're a Spanish territory, correct? Spanish owned.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't know the correct political term for it, so no one yell at me. But the drinking age was 18, so it was great.
Yeah, it was. See, that's the other thing too for me. That's different. So number one, listen, I just have an aversion to cigarettes. I just don't like them. Never have. My mom's side of all of them smoked, so I grew up with it, and I didn't care but now that but I never did smoke like my buddies would. But I was an athlete, and I was like, I'm not going to do anything that's going to prevent my ability to breathe. Like. Right. I'll drink beer with you all the time, even when I was younger than 21. But no, the smoking thing I just couldn't do. But, what's crazy is when I was younger than you and going to Europe. And, there was professional soccer players in Europe that would smoke on the sidelines. Like if they weren't playing, or they would play and come out and have a cigarette or something. So in Europe, it's completely different. It was everywhere in the 90s and 80s, so.
It's everywhere here, too.
It was a lot more popular
you
here.
You watch 80s movies. There's at least one scene with somebody smoking. 80s music videos. I can't remember which music video starts with it, but it's literally someone smoking a cigarette and then they exhale it into the air and the camera pans down to their face and then they start singing.
Yeah.
Can't remember but I can see it vividly.
Your mom and I watched an old movie. It was from 1988. It's called Midnight Run with Robert De Niro and Charles Grodin, I think is his name. Great movie. But I said last night watching it to your mom, I was like, how many cigarettes did Robert De Niro smoke to film this movie? Because he had 400 of them in the final shots, right? It's everywhere. Yeah. But anyway, I just have an aversion to it. I'm no angel at all. I've done my fair share of stuff. So it is what it is. That's for another show. This is about being 21. And turning 21. But that's the other thing, too, that was weird. That's way different for me than it is for, you, is I grew up in San Diego. Mm-hmm. Mexico, it was 18 when I was growing up. So we used to go to Mexico all the time. College nights was Wednesday night, so we would go. I would literally, this is going to hurt my mom's ears. We would go to Mexico on a Wednesday night and then come home. I'd be home by, 11 or midnight and get up and go to school the next morning. I used to do that.
Wow.
And then we'd go over the weekend. That was more after the 17 through 20 age because, there's nothing else to do. You can't go to bars and, you can always find booze, but if you wanted to go out, we would go to Mexico. So, which was great.
That's so funny too. My friend and I talk about all the time how it was just the age to live in California.
It was
when you guys were in your young, you and mom, when you guys were in your young 20s,
80s through
that
90s.
Yeah, that was the time. And I'm so jealous because
now you can't go.
You guys
I wouldn't go there ever. TJ, we used to go to Tijuana because it's right over the border. It's great. You would drive down there. There's parking lots right on the border. You'd walk through. You have to show your ID. Walk through, and then they had cabs all there. So y'all pile in a cab, take us to Revolution Street because that's where all the clubs were. You all paid $1. It was $1 a person, and you'd go in. And I was always with guys and girls, and so we'd always try and bring more girls than guys, because then we didn't have to pay a cover to get in the clubs because we were bringing girls in. So then we'd pay no cover, and then there was this one place called Safari Club. It was 49-cent Coronas, so you get 2 beers for $1. It was great.
You want to hear something that's going to hurt you?
Sure, why not?
So. Beer is still obviously the cheapest option when going out, allegedly. Everything I say is alleged because I haven't gotten out yet as 21, so alleged. It's $5, and that's the cheap option.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You want to know what the cover fees are?
I don't know. I would have no idea.
The most that I have heard someone pay for a cover fee, even as a female, $20.
$20?
Dollars to just get into the bar.
They charge you?
You haven't even allegedly.
That's crazy.
It depends on where you go. Most of them don't.
It's always the guys,
but
that
some
have
of them
to pay.
Yeah. $20.
Yeah, equal rights.
Yeah. Okay. You know good and well why men have to pay. Now, frat parties that I've been to, the men have to pay to get in. Obviously, the girls can just waltz right in there.
Do whatever you want.
And we've talked about the frat party where they were like, do you know someone in the frat? Give me the damn beer.
Right.
Just give it to me.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are we playing at?
So funny.
I am literally in a crop top and booty shorts. Give me the beer. I have dressed for the occasion.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so cover fees they can be crazy.
Well, they were that expensive for us back in the day too. Like it wasn't
$20.
Yeah, it wasn't abnormal to pay $20 to get into a club like in downtown San Diego on E Street. Like between 20, probably 21 through 20. Well, I moved to LA at 21, but I would come down and visit my friends. So yeah, between 21 and 25 ish, we'd go downtown to E Street, because that's where all the clubs were. That's where you dance and
find me in the club, bottle full of bub,
met chicks and stuff. But if we were just going local, you know, I live in North County, San Diego, so we would just go to Carlsbad or whatever, you know. But before that, it was Mexico. It was TJ, like all the time. And it was so great because it was. I mean, it's never really safe, but it was fine then, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, there was one time going down there, my buddy Archie and we got in some trouble. He and I went to a different bar with these girls, and then our friends didn't know because we didn't have cell phones, right? So our friends didn't know, so they went back. They like caught a cab back to the border. We had no money. Archie and I were like no money. All we had was our IDs. So we had to walk back to the border, and we were going through some it's Mexico, and we're not. Archie was Filipino. I am as white as it gets.
Me too, twin.
So there was twice police pulled up on us and like threw us up against the wall, and they just kept asking us for money. And we're like, we don't have any.
Ops?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Wow.
And we're like, we don't have any money. We're just trying to get back, you know. And I could have been arrested, no problem, for being drunk and on a public street and not paying off.
My God, Grandma would have killed you.
Not paying off the cops. Yeah. So
Grandma would have. Could you imagine?
It would have been
having to call you.
She would have left me there. My parents wouldn't have come to get me. They would have been like, "You're on your own, dumbass." That's why Gen X. That's why Gen Xers like us are like so abrasive, because that's why our parents are like, "That's on you. You're the dumbass that went there."
If I got caught, you guys would also make me pay the fine. You guys would make me take the classes to get it off my record and pay for the classes. So it depends on how you raise your Gen Z.
Don't even try and compare your generation to how Gen Xers are. It's not even close.
I'm not. I'm saying.
So
all I'm saying is, if faced with the predicament, you guys would have been like, you guys also would have been like, well, you want to be an adult, figure it out.
Yeah, that's stuff. But see, that was normal shit for me. Like, I grew up like this. You know, we used to go to Mexico all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember going down to San Felipe, which is on the Baja California side, the Gulf of Baja or whatever it is, Gulf of California. No.
You're asking me geography.
Yeah, sorry.
Of all people.
What was I?
That's
thinking?
That's why I just called you by your first name.
Yeah, Gulf of California. Duh.
You earned that.
Yeah, it's on the Gulf of California side, so not the Pacific side. And it's, but it's like it was like a 6-hour drive down there, and we went there for spring break, and we had jet skis and dirt bikes, and we slept in the back of our trucks right on the beach, like a campsite. But as we're driving, there were 3 different like traffic stops, all by military police, and you'd have to pay them to get through. Happened all the time. That was so normal. It was like, yep, how much to get through? $20 per car. Okay. So each car would pay $20. And they're full like machine gun, ready to kill, you know? And it was, so like that was totally normal though. Like it didn't even faze us. So anyway,
I'm so excited though.
I've never told you those Mexico stories. I don't think.
I knew that you and Mom had gone there.
I never
to
went with
party.
your mom. I mean, your mom.
Well, I know that.
Your
mom. I'm talking about separately. Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy. I can't even imagine how much fun that probably was. I mean, hell of a risk, Dad.
It didn't feel like
hell of a
it
risk.
didn't feel like it
yeah,
at the
because
time.
you were what, 17, 18, and you thought you were invincible. I remember.
Yeah,
being
but
18.
the world was.
It was only 30 years ago.
The world was different too. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't go to TJ now at all. Like I won't go to Mexico, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm
like,
not even talking about
dangerous.
like the state of. I'm not even talking about like the state of it at the time. It was just like you getting thrown up against the wall by police. That's insane to me. Like that's a horror story to me. That's a nightmare.
We were a little nervous.
And you're like, yeah, we just got thrown up against the wall. You know,
twice.
no big deal.
Twice.
Yeah, exactly. No big deal. And I would have been sobbing my eyes out. The first time I got pulled over.
To you, they only did it to the guys.
Fair. But the first time I got pulled over ever, which wasn't even my fault, if anybody's wondering, the cop put in my license plate incorrectly. So I got pulled over on his mistake. I sobbed like my dog died. Like I fear consequence so much because I mean, I don't know. I'm just a responsible person. Like anytime a manager comes up to me and goes, hey, like we just had someone call, you messed up like so and so, I literally will ask them like 16 times until I clock out if they're mad at me. Like I fear consequence from authority so bad, but I can't even imagine. And I'm just so excited. I can't wait to order a lemon drop martini. I was going to have an espresso martini, but I had to drive to class this morning, so
well, later,
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have school tomorrow. Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah.
You work on Tuesday?
Yeah.
You're training too, huh?
I'm training.
Good. Tuesday day or Tuesday
night? So I have
night?
To be on my Tuesday night.
Okay, well that's fine. You have all day.
Yeah, I have to be on my A game though.
I know, but you have all day. You'll be fine.
Yeah, and I work Thursday as well, and Friday I work a double.
Nice. Good. You're making great money.
But it's good because then I'll make great money and I get paid. We get paid weekly, so I'll get paid Friday, my hourly pay. So I'll be locked and loaded, ready to go by the time my Saturday party.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'll be like, you don't buy me a drink? Don't worry about it.
Armed and
I got it.
Sure. It's so funny. It's cool. Like, it's like your experience is just going to be so different than mine because you're in like a college town. Like it's a college town. Almost and it's funny because and you have to earn certain bars. Like there's some bars that people know like you cannot go unless you're 21 or older. Like it is, you can't even try. You know what I'm saying? You catch my drift. Mm-hmm.
So like there are certain bars you have to like earn and they're like folklore until you reach. So I'm so excited to be like walk up in that line.
But I mean, none I have to of your wait roommates are 21, right?
No, my best friend isn't 21 until February. So I still have time to wait.
Yeah.
Unless I start becoming closer with people at work. But still, it's just the fact that like I get to do those things that were so restrictive before.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just fun. It feels like a renewal. You know, like when you turn 18, you feel like you have all this life ahead of you and you're just filled with like new purpose and new like will to just do anything. And that's kind of almost how I feel now too. Like 19, okay. 20, okay, now I can't call myself a teenage girl. I can't blame it on being a teenager anymore. Like, but 21, it's like just a resurgence of like, you have all of this in front of you. Take it. Like, go, do it. You know?
It's a great part of your life. It's so, like, it's just the best. I loved my 20s. Loved them. I'm
excited.
I mean, I had a great high school years too.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that 18, 19 age is weird. That wasn't very cool.
It's like fun, but also so lame.
Yeah,
because it's like you're an adult, but like you can't have fun.
And I didn't, you know, a lot of my close friends from high school all went away to school, so they had different experiences. And you know, I went away but came back, and then lived in a neighboring town in an apartment, and then moved back, and then moved up 30 minutes up north to Carlsbad, Oceanside area. But it was all areas I knew. I mean, I'm born and raised in San Diego, so for the most part. So I knew every part of the town. So like it was but my 20s were so much fun. So much fun. I mean, it's the best time, and you really can. I mean, this is your time to do it. And
Yeah, and I'm so much more excited now again that I've relocated, because freshman year, which we can do a lore dump of that another time. But I was at a friend's school probably 50% of my time. So like I didn't really take advantage of the college I was in fully freshman year. Um Sophomore year I went in super optimistic, ready to take full advantage of the college town, and that did also not that also did not happen.
Not like we thought.
Not like we thought. And some of it, was on me. Some of it was not.
Well, I mean, it was hard because both of your roommates had boyfriends that lived in different parts of the country. So going out and that whole thing was just a different vibe for you.
Like I'm in a new environment. I'm with people that accept me for who I am and don't have any prejudices, anything from the past to hold against me for some stupid reason. It's just better. Like I'm just happier here, like which we have talked about, and just ready to take on my 20s as they were intended to be.
Right.
And I'm given the opportunity to do that here. So I'm really excited.
Yeah. It's going to be good. I mean, it's, I know we're kind of getting off 21, but I finished my beer. So, I'm
almost there. Give me time. I'm still.
Well, we're going to wrap up here in a minute anyway. But yeah, your 21st, it's a big deal. I mean, I'm excited that we're going to see you in 10 days.
Yes.
But your 21st isn't like a parent type birthday. You know what I mean? Like 25 kind of sometimes is. 30, by the time you're 30, you're like you're actually an adult, because most people have started to have kids if they're having a family. But this one's like this is like a big deal. It's a big hurrah, but it should be about for you and your friends, and so it'll be good to see you afterwards and still go out to lunch or dinner or both. We're staying down there for the night, so we don't have to worry about driving back home. So I'm excited that you have this week, I guess, to go out and have fun.
Well, it's funny that, you say it's not a parent birthday, but like I have such a good relationship with you and Mom that I've spent every birthday until this one with you guys. Last year I spent it with you guys. 19, I spent it with you guys.
Yeah.
And then obviously before that I lived at home. So it's like, this is the first birthday that I'm not officially spending with you guys. And that's a weird thing. Yeah. And I'm thankful for the fact that we have such a great relationship. And obviously part of that is on you and Mom for creating an environment to which I can feel safe enough to be your daughter and go for help if I need to, but also be your friend if I just want people to talk to or hang out with. So like, as much as I am excited to do it like by myself and with friends and with people that I've come to trust and like created an environment with, it is still weird to not just like turn around and like, oh, there's Mom and Dad. Like, we're good.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Dad's in the corner watching the guys at the bar, guys. We're good. We're fine. Like,
yeah.
My dad's watching their hands. No one panic. Yeah. Like, we're good.
Yeah.
So it, like, as much as it is exciting and fun and new, it is also simultaneously weird.
Yeah.
And new.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But new is good. I have to remember new is good. I'm a very structured person, so change sometimes throws me off kilter, but change is good.
You gotta embrace
it.
You have to.
Yeah.
Nothing stays the same.
No, but I am super excited to see you guys. It's with me moving from Columbia to Clemson. It's not just, oh, I'm going to come home this weekend because I miss you guys, and then hour drive. So I haven't been home. This is the longest I haven't been home since I started college. So it's it'll be fun to see you guys.
Yeah.
In the flesh.
Yeah, it'll be good. No, I mean it's awesome. I'm excited for you. Be safe. make good decisions.
That one I can't promise, but I'll have people watching me. Don't worry.
That will make sure that your decisions are not costly. And then
or rescue me if I do make a costly decision.
Yeah. It's I mean, listen, I had a blast in my 20s. Had a blast, and you're gonna do stuff, and there's nothing I can do about it. I've raised you to make the decisions you make, you know? So you're going to make mistakes and you're going to fuck up and you're going to do stupid things, or your friends are. I mean, it's part of what you do. I mean, it's part of what you do, right? I mean, I bailed my buddy out of jail because he was driving to my place after we were drinking, and he drove and he got pulled over because he didn't stop at the stoplight coming off the highway, and there was a cop on the other side, and I had to bail him out. $1,000. Bailed him out that night. I was 25 probably. I think I was 25.
Simply no.
When I did that.
If the fee's like 100, sure. Anything over that, I'm sorry. Call your mom. I'm not doing it.
Oh, we did that. I mean, I lived in LA and worked at the House of Blues in the 90s. Do I have some stories about doing stuff there? Oh my God. Believable. So you're going to do that stuff. Times are different, right? I mean, and you're female, and I know that it is what it is. I'd never worried about being out because I can take care of myself. Girls, you always have to worry about it. It just is what it is, regardless of what you think about women's abilities. The fact of the matter is, women get preyed on. It is. It's never. That's never going to change ever. And
it's so unfortunate, but again, I've got a good group.
You just got to be careful.
Worry. And you know what? If I reach a point in the night where I can't update you guys anymore, my best friend's got you.
I'll tell you.
So she has mom's number, so it'll be fine.
Well, and in all honesty, when it comes to this stuff, your mom stresses way more than I do. Way more. Yeah. Like when you go out.
Because she's a female.
Well, yeah, and she's your mom. It's what she is. When you go out, I go to bed, no problem. I'm going to bed. She's 20, 21 years old. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. She has to make the decisions. She has to surround herself with the people. She's got to be an adult. So I go to bed. Your mom will stay up until you get home. And it's
until 2:15 in the morning.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And I'll be like, Mom, go to I'm fine.
I know. Your mom
you raised me to be I know. And it's like she doesn't know that I'm a responsible human being.
Well, meanwhile,
and was able to be fully independent by the time I was 16 years old. I'm good.
Yeah. And your mom,
you might have to worry more about.
I don't know.
Me, I'm fine.
I mean, listen, and your mom didn't party like I did between 18 and 21, but she did after 21. So, I mean, she's no angel. She went through some stuff too. So, but anyway, we're super happy. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm glad I could have a beer with you.
Yes.
It's weird because you said that you haven't been home this long as you haven't been home, but since we do this every week, I don't feel it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I feel it sometimes only when I have something super exciting going on or that I want to tell you guys. It's I used to be able to just go home and tell you guys, and now it's hey, can I call real quick?
Well, you talk to your mom 80 times a day, so
not as much anymore, but yes,
you do talk a lot, which is good. It's a good thing. That's not a bad thing at all. But yeah, holy shit!
And
you're 21.
We talk for 15 minutes after this is done recording anyway, so we have our catch up.
But yeah,
21. 21.
Man, unbelievable. Well, have fun.
I will.
Be safe.
I will.
I know you have good people around you, so I'm not worried about that. But, have one for me.
Obviously.
And we love you. And congratulations.
Love you too.
Big milestone.
Thank you.
Big milestone.
Yes.
Enjoy it. Because if you do your 20s right, this is the springboard. Now there's nothing holding you back now at all to anything. So
Nope.
Go have fun. Enjoy it.
I plan on it.
All right. Cool.
Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. I know this is a bit more of just a personal episode, but we figured after the last 2 weeks of heavier topics and considering it is a big birthday, that we'd have a little more fun with this one.
Yeah. And we learn, right? I learned that you experimented with something, and you learned about my trips to Mexico and police and
yes, and you can't get mad at me.
Blood.
That I don't plan on participating in. Also,
I would never do
for
that. For
anyone who knows me, I have a fear of throwing up. Period. Seeing it, hearing it, talking about it, I'm like, I don't know if when I edit this you'll be able to see my face, but when Dad was saying that, I was like, I can't do it. So I don't plan on getting that bad. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Practice safe drinking. Don't drink and drive.
Yes. There's no reason nowadays.
No reason.
Uber, Lyft.
Everybody.
No reason.
Yes. Everybody be safe. Go out in groups, even as males. Males still get screwed over, intoxicated. So everybody be safe.
Yes.
Safe drinking. Don't drink and drive, but have so much fun. And we'll see you guys next week. Unless Dad has anything else to say.
Cheers. Have fun, kid.
Cheers. Woo!
Love ya.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye, everybody.